So now we have successfully drawn the two-dimensional sketch view of a rotor. So now next we have to draw the stator part of a SRM motor. So in this case there is a air region between rotor as well as the stator. So this air region should be minimum of 0.3 mm. So now the value at this point is 26.3. So with this add another 0.3 mm to the air so that the value is 26.6. So now again select this circle and then give the initiation as 0, 0 and then give it as 26.6. So there is a slight gap between the rotor. So we are able to see the gap between rotor poles as well as this line. So this region is the air gap. So now again we have to draw the stator pole root diameter. We have to draw the stator pole root diameter. So now the value of this stator pole root diameter is 83.2, but whereas we have to enter the radius value. So 82.2 divided by 2 is 41.6. So here it is 0, 0 and then 0, 41.6. So now we have drawn the value of 41.6. So again we have to draw the back end of the stator. So the outer diameter of a machine is 106.5. Since it is diameter, again divided by 2 to obtain a radius value. So it is 53.25. So it is 0, 0 and 0, 53.25. So now this is the outer diameter of a machine. So again we are going to draw the stator pole arm. So in this case we are having 6 stator poles. So for the 6 stator poles, the stator pole angle is 29.2. Since it is a two-dimensional view, so 29.2 is divided by 2, so that the answer is 14.6 degrees. So just change this x, y into r, theta and then initiate it 0, 0. So now the thread is continued with the center point 0, 0. So now the radius is 26.6, 14.6 and then enter it. So we can able to get a line at this point. So now in case of rotor, by drawing the rotor poles, in the rotor we are going backwards, whereas in case of stator we are going to forward. So here just change to del r, theta and then make it as plus 20, 0. So here we can able to get a parallel line to the x-axis. So that for parallel the angle is 0. So delete all this angle and then delete the unwanted segments. So just zoom over it and then see right. So the line is exactly cut and then we have to draw a mirror image. Go to draw and then go for a mirror edges and then give it OK. So now one of the stator pole is drawn. So now total here it is, we have to draw 6 stator poles. So 360 by 6, it is 60 degrees. So draw, rotate the center angle of 60 degrees, and here we have to get 6. So OK. So now we are getting 6 rotor poles. So delete the unwanted lines. So now all the unwanted lines are deleted. So now we have successfully drawn the sketch view of a SRM motor, that is 6 stator poles and 4 rotor poles. So now we are going to draw the coil. So for coil, just select the lines and then draw a coil over here. And then extend the line and then come back. Select the scissor and there is the unwanted line segment, and then select the coil area and then mirror those lines, and then now again rotate it. So now the coil side has been drawn for the all stator poles. So now we have to give the material for stator and then rotor. So this is the tool for select the entire surface. So now this one is for rotor, and this one is for shaft, and this one is for coil, and this one is for stator. So now stator. So model, make a component in line and then enter the name as stator, and then its material is CR10, and then it is 0. So later I will tell what is the use of this distance. So now you are giving us 0, and then similarly for rotor again it is 0. So now why the distance only is mentioned as 0 there? So again I delete it, again go for a model and make another component as rotor, again where we are able to see a 0 at the distance. What is the meaning of this distance? So just rotating the model, it is a single paper, it is only one lamination. If I delete the rotor and again I model it with the same material, and again if I give the distance as 60, then see what happens to the rotor. The rotor is extruded. So this distance is called as the stack length of a machine. So this is the length, the main dimension of one of the machine is stack length. So this is the stack length. So similarly for stator, again go to the properties, there is sweep distance, so you keep it as 60. Again we have to give for the, so with the help of the control button in the keyboard, select all those areas and then make a component and mention the material as copper, and then go to the coil side. So nothing. So now we have to give the phase winding. So these two poles, these two pole winding constitute one phase, and these two pole winding constitute another phase, and these two pole winding constitute the third phase one. So totally 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 phase machine. So 3 phase nothing but the supply phases. It is the phase winding. So again with the help of a control button in your keyboard, select the coils, then go for the model and then make a simple coil. So here there will be no coil now available. So now make a simple coil. I am setting it. So here it is have it as coil 1. So now I am setting this coil 1. So the entire coil has been selected. Again for coil 2. Again go to the model and then select make a simple coil. So coil 2 is selected. So now again do it for coil 3. Go to the model and then make a simple coil. So now we have made 3 coils over here. So now we have to give the number of turns per phase. So this is coil 1 and this one is coil 2 and this one is coil 3. So now give the number of turns. So with the help of F2 button, that is we are just renaming the value F2 button. So give it as 278 turns. Again F2 button, give it as 278 turns. Again give it as F2 button in your keyboard and mention as 278 turns. So now we have give the turn as 278. So now the next one is we have to check the dot and cross in a switch reluctance model. So this one is called as the dot and this one is called, so the opposite side is called as the cross. So I just zoom in so we can be able to clearly see dot and cross. So dot indicates the incoming current and cross indicates the outgoing current. So as per the left-hand rule, this one should be incoming current and this one should be outgoing current. And then whereas in this case this one is incoming and this one is outgoing, so that is correct. And this one should be incoming and this one should be outgoing. So here it is wrong. So now we have to change this. So this one comes under coil 3. Sorry, this one comes under coil 2. So just selecting it, double click it or right click and select reverse coil direction so that we can change it as dot and cross. There are two options are there. Just double click it or right click and reverse coil direction. And then we have to check for all the phase winding.